This episode is brought to you by Baby on Board Riding and Driving School.
Hey, welcome beautiful people. It's Big Loom Entertainment. So today we're having what you call a bike practical. So we got 7 students operating bikes who endorse so that they could be legal on the road and not just riding, because most people just ride and they are not legal. So today making sure that students are endorsed and ready to be on the road.
You are the only ones that are thirsty. You realize that? People always have that idea that cyclists are mad and reckless. That's the perceived idea that are mad and reckless. And maybe to a certain extent it's true, because there are people who spoil the revolution. Because the perceived idea is the bikes throw you down. The bikes decide, now put them in so, now put them in so, and the bike just throw you down. Has that ever happened? No, the bikes don't throw you down. As a matter of fact, the contrary, you throw down the bike. So this is why I say the issue, I have to give you my lecture, because what I want to do is to get into your head, not into your skill, into your head, so that you realize no way on God's green a motorcyclist get into an accident and they will say the motorcyclist. True or not? As long as a motor, that's what that man was riding fast.
How was the exam? Exam was, no, I wouldn't say it, not too difficult. For me, I had to put away the nerves and focus. And just carry on what I practice. What is the skill or the drill you are most afraid for or nervous for?
Actually, it was the control stopping. I was a little fearful that I maybe stopped a little too soon, or stopped a little too late that I have to do a stop. But I was able to keep it controlled, and I did it very well. to other persons who are riding without a license, they're afraid to come get their license? What advice you have? I would definitely tell them they should go the correct way, the right way, and pursue the correct driving school method of getting the bike endorsement, because there are certain safety skills and measures that they probably don't learn on their own, and they would need some instruction on those and guidance.
The exam was okay, I should say. It maybe looked difficult, but it not as difficult in your mind into.
What is the drill you are most afraid for on the whole course?
The drill was which one I would say. I don't think either of them was really challenging if you know what you're doing and how you're going to move it.
What advice you have for persons that are riding illegal without a license? They're afraid to go and get their license.
Well, all I could tell them, there's nothing to be afraid of. Just work hard, put your paper aside, and take the chance that one of the class will never regret. Trust me.
How was the exam?
Exam, I thought it went well. Very well.
What is the drill you are most nervous about?
The one I was most nervous about was probably figure 8, because coming into the riding school, the instructor always used to tell me I had issues with leaning, like I was afraid to lean. Yeah. So, but I think having my own bike, after classes I would still go home and practice that. Yeah. When I came back to class, a few classes, all the other fellas said, "Why are you breaking the neck so and so?" You know, practice makes perfect. Yeah.
you say to other persons who are riding without a license, they're afraid to go and get a license, they're illegal? What advice you have for them?
Yeah. To be honest, it's something you're doing once, so I would just think just do it and get over with it. That police and Rasta thing, not blame no road. Yeah, man.
Alright, good vibes. Congratulations, man.
It'll be fine.
Yes, I. How was the exam?
I was good, you know. Yeah, man.
What is the part of the exam or the course you are most afraid for, nervous for?
Well, the first time I did the practical, the course itself, the number 8 was a little difficult for me because it was a tighter space. But thereafter, I mean, everything was like easy peasy for me.
What advice you have for guys who are riding illegally without a license?
Well, get your license, man. I mean, Lincoln, if you can ride, it doesn't take that much time. It's not that expensive, and it's something that is worth having. You get your bike in short, your bike is yours, you can register your bike, so these are the benefits of it. And as you can see, there are so many roadblocks every single day, so you know when you're riding, you don't have to worry about. So get your license, man.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
All right, congratulations.
Yeah, man.
Brother.
Thank you very much.
Ride
Man.
safe.
Blessed love.
Yes, I.
Yeah.
How was the exam?
Well, the exam was good, you know. Yeah, with good practice. Become like normal first. Yeah.
What is the skill or the drill you are most afraid for?
Well, to be honest, I'm not afraid for that. Like I say, practice make perfect. Yeah.
advice you have a person that riding without a license, they're afraid to go and get their license?
Well, what I could say, there's nothing to be afraid of. It's better to go and do it now than before when you're in your German seat if you had it. Yeah, so just put everything aside and just come and do it. Yeah.
All right, good stuff. Congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Man, how's the exam?
Oh, my exam was good, man.
What is the skill of the drill you are most nervous for?
Well, I wasn't nervous for any. In the beginning, when I just came, I was. But now, man, after the second time of doing the drill, I had enough confidence because like everybody's like a family, you know. Everybody looking out for you. You can't make no mistake in that again. That's like be like easy, man.
There's a lot of things about safety in the exams, but in training, personally, from 10 years at Lincoln, I learned a lot. The things I didn't even like, things I didn't acknowledge that was like serious, like things you need to know to prevent, because precaution is better than cure, and safety is the main thing I mean, it's not just having your license, it's safety, and I learned that from that school. Yeah, man, and I would advise anybody that want to get their license to go to that school, because they take very good care of you. So you feel like family there, because they make sure you learn the rules of the road, because the road have rules, right? And when you learn the rules of the road, then you're going to be able to protect yourself and other persons. You know, so I have no regret coming to that school, and I advise anybody that's the best school to go to.
Anybody that like feels like they don't have the capacity or what it takes to be a rider, just come to that school, man. When you come to that school, trust me, everything's gonna be different. Like family, everything's gonna be different. From there, you're gonna just build that confidence within hand. I could tell you, that's a fact.
Congratulations, man. Right safe?
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. The exam
was very informative, and I feel very good, you know. The basic riding is very difficult compared to just jumping on a bike and ride. It's not just jumping on a bike and ride at all, you know. So the class was very informative. It helped me learn a lot. I thought I knew, and I didn't know half of it. And also, I just want all young guys, you know, to just be humble. You know, that's the main one. Don't think like you know already. There's always more. You understand? There's always better. And I learned that today. This class.
What was the skill you were most nervous about?
The skill I was most nervous about was the glancing walls. Well, glancing. You have to glance in your turn, you have to glance before your turn. That was the most difficult part for me. Because as soon as I would turn my head, it would upset my balance. But being able to sustain your balance and glance, that's when you get in there, you get in the basics. That was the difficult one for me. But I got it today.
All right, fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, I.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if you all were emphasizing this, but everybody at that point was looking into the turn. Everybody got this. I don't know if that was a fluke or if your trainer was telling you. Everybody was looking into the turn, and anytime you're looking into your turn, it gives you the confidence, and you can turn and turn and turn and turn because you have the right technique, you are balanced, and everything went on very, very good with that. Most people had it good with the slow ride. The slow ride was extremely good. Figure of it, again, it is because you got the looking into the turn. I was looking to see if I would have gotten a culprit who was looking at the front tire. Yeah, but nobody, that's why I said that I think you all were an extremely good quad. One or two guys had some issues with when they got at the top there. So I am pleased to report that everybody has passed the exam. Yeah. And not only have you passed the exam, normally what I do, if I notice anybody has technical issues that they need to work on, I give them a pass, but I recommend that they remain with the school so that they can work on it. But I mean, imagine Titus Sprayville pass one time. A loser and he passed one time.